Hi friends, it's Miss Kelly. I have another story for you today from I Am 40 Reasons to Trust God, written by Diane Stortz and published by the Tommy Nelson Publishing Company. Have you ever lost anything? Have you ever lost a special toy? Or maybe one of your pets has run down the road and you weren't sure where it was? Well, today we're going to see how God cares if one of his sheep are missing, because today we're going to talk about Jesus being our shepherd. People of all kinds came to hear Jesus teach. People who thought they weren't as good as other people came, and they were surprised that Jesus was happy to see them and that he often sat down to eat with them. And then other people came to see Jesus, people who loved God. And then also people who thought they were better than everyone else came to see Jesus. And they would complain because Jesus was eating with people that they called sinners. Now you and I know that we are all sinners. We all have things that we think, that we do, or that we say that don't please God. And so to these people, Jesus told a special story about a shepherd and his flock. So a shepherd watched over his sheep carefully every day and every night. He had 100 sheep. And to make sure that none of the sheep wandered off, he counted them. 1 sheep, 2 sheep, 3 sheep, 4 sheep, all the way to 100. He would count them. And then one day, he started counting his sheep. He only got to 99. Where had the last sheep gone? 1 sheep was missing. 1 had wandered off and might be in trouble. So the shepherd wanted to find his lost sheep right away. So he left his flock in a safe place and began to search the mountain for the sheep that had wandered away. He searched everywhere, up hills and down hills. He looked under bushes and behind trees and down in the creeks and up on the cliffs. He listened carefully. Finally he heard a far-off "Bah! Bah!" There was the last sheep, caught in a bramble bush, and behind he was hurt and worn out and hungry. So the shepherd gently picked up the sheep and put him around his neck and started his way home. When he got back to the flock, he took care of the sheep that had been missing. He gave him food and water and a good place to rest. Then he called to all of his friends and neighbors, "Hurrah! Be happy for me! I found my lost sheep!" When his story ended, Jesus said, "Remember, God is like that shepherd. He rejoices over those who are always by his side, and he celebrates even more when someone lost is found." So as we continue to have a stronger relationship with God, sometimes we might, like I talked about this past Wednesday, you might forget what God's word tells us to do. And if someone sins and turns away from God and then comes back, he rejoices over us. All right, let's say a prayer thanking God for being our shepherd. Dear God, I'm glad I have a good shepherd named Jesus to care for me and keep me safe. Amen. So what I have for you today is there's pictures of some of Sophia's squishies, and then there's one that's missing. So I want you to look at the 2 pictures and see which one is missing. And then I want to see if you can make a sheep. Can you make a picture of a sheep using crayons or paint or maybe cotton balls or Legos? Let's see how creative you can be to make a sheep. I hope you all all have a great week, and I can't wait to see you again soon.